Welcome to the Connecticut Sports Network coverage of high school boys volleyball, where it's the Fermi Falcons against the South Windsor Bobcats. Hello, everybody. Leo Bowler, I'm Mike Galtieri. It should be a good one today, Leo. South Windsor's led by Jason George.
And Jason George, a junior, and he's the leading kill player for the South Windsor Bobcats. More than that, they're getting leadership out of their junior.
Junior number 23, Jason George.
With a point, it's a 5-point lead for Fermi.
And look how high George gets on his serve. Hits the rafters and falls over. Point to South Windsor. Very cool, Leo.
And the rafters are in play. If the ball comes down on your side of the net, you can continue to play it, but if it falls across the net, then it is a point for the other team. The fifth game only goes to 15, so you want to get off early if the game does go to, if the Cats falls out of bounds, the point goes to the Falcons.
Austin Davis with the serve, gets it up. South Windsor has to get it over. You're only allowed 3 hits on one side before you need to get it over the net. Kill there.
Give you a running total as the games go on.
A strong, aggressive play there by Jason George, and you can see why he's most athletic leader on this team, Leo. Playing till 25. Interesting format on the serve there. Good save off the rafters, alive by Fermi. Tap finding space, but a good save there by Baskalaskis as this rally continues. Hard hit. And they get it over. Wow. Credit Zandella there. Wow, Leo, what a great effort that play in front of the bench. Looked like Coach Jim Holt was going to hit him in the chest, but instead the South Windsor, the team, they save it.
Worst errors, and South Windsor has done that coming out of the timeout.
George, hard hit, and he stops the momentum. For Fermi, gets it back on the South Windsor. Watch this serve by Jason. Really gets high up, high arcing, and has some good timing on it. There it is, right down the middle. George, and just in. Great hit, great kill by George. You really see his athletic ability, Leo.
Absolutely, and the linesman right there where the ball went down, and I think if...
And now we see Jason George, that serve, he mentioned, Leo, really drops. South Windsor has lost the first one. But they didn't lose that point there. Jason George all over it, up 14-13. Josh Cheney with that unorthodox style serve, gets it over, gets the job done. George, hard hit, kept alive. Fermi gets it over. Back up, they set George again. Hard kill, and he gets it in. And you could think that's going to be the game plan throughout, Leo, down the stretch, to set George up for South Windsor.
Absolutely, and you're going to want to use all 3 of the opportunities.
Walters. And that one goes under on the Fermi side, so 13-9.
And Jason George and Sam Turek at the net setting up the picket fence, and Fermi can't get it through the spindles.
George is set up, hard to kill, back to him. Kept alive. And down, George fired up. You can sense just a whole new personality with this Bobcats team. And so can Coach Pisner, so she wants to change.
Cord, a junior.
George, though, takes care of business at the other end. 15-12, Bobcats.
Now you're in an interesting position if you're Coach Jim Holt and Coach Alexandra Pinzer.
Think about as we progress. George, though, says, I'll give Fermi something to think about as he slams it right down. 16-12.
Kill number 12 right now on the match, number 4 in game.
Leo Bowler, I'm Mike Galtieri. We're at South Windsor High School, game 4. Fermi up 2-1. Third hit by George, a strong one. Fermi recovers, they set it up. Walters, back to George. And a good rally going now. That falls right in. Great play by George.
Time Fermi tries to make a run to get back into it. South Windsor makes the play and keeps the lead. They would lead by 2 now.
Here's George with that serve in the ace. Probably the best serve we've seen all day, Leo.
Absolutely. That ball diving right into the floor as it crosses the net.
And George played quite well, the junior.
You know, I hate to repeat myself, but Jason George was everything he was billed up to be as well. 17 kills for him on the match as well, and he certainly had quite a few aces with that jump serve that's very difficult to handle for the Fermi Falcons. And I think both of these teams are certainly going to be teams that you're going to hear a lot about as the postseason continues for the boys volleyball in the CIAC.
A very good matchup here in the CCCS from South Windsor High School.